As a traveler, how concerned should I be that something like this could actually be covered up?
You should be extremely concerned. It has some dire consequences to it.
Best case scenario, you're disrupting traffic. The worst case scenario, you can already figure that out.
Disaster.
Absolutely.
Maneuvering an airfield, O'Hare or Midway, is controlled chaos. At airports, safety is priority A to get you to point B.
And when there's a mistake, whether it be a beverage van or a jumbo jet, there's a penalty.
Except for a case we learned about. In this case, nothing happened. It officially never took place.
This is a story about what happened on March 7th, 2019 at Midway International Airport just after 12:53 p.m. CBS 2 investigators gained access to visuals, audio.
Don't worry about it, but you can't be doing that.
A paper trail, and
I would classify this as a government cover-up.
an informant who agreed to an interview.
You're a government employee with not only intimate knowledge of the airport, but of this very incident.
Yes, sir.
But officially, it never happened. There's no record of it publicly with the Federal Aviation Administration.
What happened in this incident was that a emergency vehicle who was out training.
Seen here, that yellow is the Chicago Fire Department vehicle. We're told this Ford pickup on a training run on the airfield at Midway. That there is Southwest Air Flight 1156.
There were 3 individuals in the vehicle. The tower had called back to them and asked them to hold short.
Cross runway 31 right, hold short of runway 31 center.
At first, the air traffic controller mistakenly said cross 31 right and hold short of 31 center. She had her runways flip-flopped. She quickly corrected herself.
Airspeed 1013, I'm sorry, cross runway 31 left, hold short of runway 31 center.
CT means Chicago training. 2913 is 2913. This rig, told to hold short of runway 31 center, an active runway. Hold short is this line, and told again.
Cross runway 31 left, hold short of runway 31 center.
And then told a third time.
Cross runway 31 left, hold short of runway 31 center.
The trainee in the vehicle responded.
2913, crossing 31 left, holding short of 31 center.
Yet it still crossed the yellow hold short line. A no-no. You can see it jerk back and forth on the computer, as if befuddled. The gaffe was noted.
2913, you just went past the hold short bars without permission.
A moment later,
Don't worry about it, but you can't be doing that.
a CFD captain in a memorandum mentions an incursion on active runway 31 center. The training lieutenant said there was confusion at first. A captain blames the incursion on that very training lieutenant. There was an incursion caused due to him, the lieutenant, instructing her, the trainee, to proceed when the tower instructed her to hold short at 31 center. This isn't a good thing.
Dangerous.
Extremely dangerous.
There's a live plane right there.
Correct.
Boeing 737.
Correct.
You are trained that if an incursion occurs, there will be penalties. Because it's not like running a stop sign and the cops didn't see you. Everybody's seeing you here.
Peter Greenberg is a CBS News travel expert and, significantly,
I'm a fireman. Since 9/11, everybody's on the same frequency. The worst case scenario, of course, is you have a collision. But just as bad in terms of air traffic control and flow is you'll divert flights.
that can mean hours of delays. This was likely a low-level incursion.
You can see it here, right?
Right.
2913, you just went past the hold short bars without permission.
There you go. Someone else saw him.
Don't worry about it, but you can't be doing that.
You can't be doing that, but you should be worried about it.
There should be systems put in place to make sure that this doesn't happen again. There's still a human factor involved, and human factor can be manipulated.
Give me an example of a penalty for an incursion.
At minimum is a $10,000 fine.
People get suspended?
There's an incident where a gentleman had had his privileges suspended for 9 months.
9 months on ice for an incursion at Midway. The guilty party then, a respected CFD captain. We were able to pull up what appears to be that incident on the FAA website fairly quickly. See there, June 11th, 2015. And there are others before and after, including 10 low-level incursions reported at Midway so far this year. Yet the March 7 incursion? Not there. No mention, no penalty. Why? The Chicago Department of Aviation hasn't answered any of our questions about the incident. Fire officials admit it happened, and said no one was disciplined because of the FAA's response to it, which was nothing. Officially, they tell the CBS 2 investigators they have no record of it happening, even though the tower, manned by an FAA employee, acknowledged it happening over the radio.
Don't worry about it, but you can't be doing that.
It scares me that a governing body would just turn its back on something like this and cover it up rather than just bring it to light.
Makes you wonder what else.
Correct.
As a matter of policy, per the FAA, routine traffic control audio is deleted after 45 days. Again, the FAA tells us they have no intent to investigate this because they have no record of it, which some might believe is exactly why they should investigate it. And if the FAA is indeed looking for a recording, this story will be posted at cbschicago.com.